Hey. So not any reaction or streaming type stuff. Pardon the poor mic quality. I'm recording this on like some crappy $1 Target earbuds, and the audio mixing might be terrible. And I'm live streaming this, it'll only make things even more complicated. This is pretty new to me. But yeah, my movie trailer drops in a few minutes, and you get to see my live thoughts. Yeah. Also, if I stream this, I'd have to like make small talk for God knows how long with my one viewer. I mean, I remember like one direct like years ago that took like 20 or 30 minutes to start after the planned time, so intern probably spilled coffee and something. And yeah, I've been waiting a long time for this. I don't know if it was like a leak or a rumor or some official unceremonious announcement that like, oh hey, we're working with Illumination to make a Mario movie. See ya. And yeah, there's been a bunch of jokes and memes around for ages about how they're gonna talk all hip and cool, and the trailer's gonna be playing "Wake Up in the Morning" feeling, and it's gonna be voiced by big ass celebrities like Adam Sandler. And sure enough, that last part turned out to be kind of true. Oh yeah, and they leaked Mario's face from McDonald's yesterday. So sorry if I don't sound all too whoa. Sorry if I don't sound all too excited when they actually show it in the trailer. Oh, it's time.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Finally, the world of Super Mario Bros. Will become an animated movie.
Oh, he specified animated, of course.
Together with Chris Meledandri from Illumination.
Was there an anime one from the 80s?
From brainstorming and all the way through production. Now, I'd like to hear from Chris-san, my good friend and great partner for the movie.
Uh-oh.
Let's bring him in.
I am speaking on behalf of our directors, Michael Jelinek, Aaron Horvath, and the entire Illumination crew of artists. When I tell you that producing the Super Mario Brothers movie, it's been over 7 years since we first started talking about making this movie together.
Like that long?
And it is thrilling to finally be here to show the very first look at footage.
Now, I'll introduce two of the stars from this movie.
More? Okay.
Both, are you ready?
Growing up, man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas in the original Mario Brothers arcade game. And then, of course, it came out on Nintendo.
Wait, you mean not Super?
I played that, I mean, maybe years
You're
of my
playing
life.
Versus?
It's
They're not called Koopas in Mario Bros. Why am I being a nerd about
to be able
this?
to speak to the man who created
This man's like 40, he has kids, guns.
And it's an honor to work alongside. I must face off against an utterly ruthless scene stealer. Every great hero needs a diabolical enemy. Bowser!
I think Jack Black's actually a good
friend, the great
pick. I want to see him do like a big old Disney villain song.
Supremely talented Mr. Jack Black.
Thank you, Chris, but I can't let you have all the fun.
Peace out.
Thank you, Chris-san, Jack-san. Let's press the start button.
It's starting. Oh, this is weird. Oh yeah. Okay, this is interesting. You know, lift this castle into space like Mario Galaxy. Paper Mario. Oh my god, the whole kingdom is just an airship.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Open the gates!
That sounds very close to the regular Bowser. Pingu? I forget what the morning penguins are called.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
Just melts their whole.
I finally found it.
Oh, the stars.
And who's gonna stop me?
Oh no. You're probably wondering how y'all got into this. Oh, so it's like the Brooklyn origin story, like from the cartoon.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
I thought he was gonna say, here we go. That's it, huh?
I want to thank all of you for being part of this moment with us, and we're excited to share even more footage in the coming months.
I hope you're looking forward to the next trailer. It'll be a great experience
I
watching
shouldn't
the
have
Super
expected too
Mario
much from
Brothers
the first
movie in
trailer.
movie theaters. We'll see you next spring in movie theaters. Thank you.
Okay, that was something. I guess we're gonna scrub-a-dub through.
The king of the Koopas!
What if voiced Kamek? I forget, he's like the one guy in the cast like I've never heard of. I don't think I've heard of Anya Taylor-Joy either, but I know Chris Pratt, I know Charlie Day, I know Jack Black. I know Sebastian Maniscalco is going to be voicing freaking Foreman Spike from Wrecking Crew. That's something. He would have made such a perfect Luigi, I tell you. You ever seen his stand-up stuff?
I just go to the gym, couple biceps, some chest, I start beating, I get the hell out of the gym. He's stretching out on the treadmill. Now listen, there's a place for this. You don't bring your stretch to the mill. Then he put his little bitch buds in.
I think Fred Armisen is the Cranky Kong, right? Kevin Michael Richardson. Okay, actually fits Kamek kind of well. Jack absolutely nailed Bowser, I gotta say.
Open the gates!
I wonder who's voicing the Penguin King. It's probably gonna be some other wacky celebrity.
I do not.
I heard a bit more Jack Black in there, but this is like a very good middle ground of like regular Jack Black and what you'd actually expect Bowser to talk like. This is surprisingly epic for the Super Mario movie from the Despicable Me guys. It's like Frieza blowing up the whole planet at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
This is the end of the line! Who's gonna stop me?
Do the Mario! I'm just gonna start going frame by frame. Very nice stretchy animation there. What did he... Oh no, he was merged with a floating out in the background. I thought he was growing something. So I was seeing with shoelaces. Like, this doesn't look too bad when I look really close at his face. When I look really close at his face, I just think of the like meme render of like, this is what Mario graphics would be in 2012. Did they actually get the mustache and hair colors to match this time? No, I don't think so. Mustache is still darker.
What is this place?
Where am I?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!
It sounded like Keegan like changed from his regular voice into his Toad voice mid-sentence there.
That one's perfectly fine. Come on!
It was working out pretty good. It actually fits. So I'm wondering how Luigi got mixed up in that. We didn't see him come out, so I guess he's just gonna be gone for like the first act. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how they interpret the whole origin story like the Super Show did, where they just sucked into a bathtub. But you know, it looks promising. I still think Chris Pratt as Mario isn't all too fitting, but the rest of the voices seem to have been pretty good casting calls. Anyway, that about does it. I'll probably share some separate thoughts later.
Okay, it's later. Now in superior phone mic quality. Also, I'm in my car where hopefully nobody can hear my insane ramblings about the funny video game Spaghetti Man. So I know I didn't sound mega hyped during the blind reaction, but having watched over the trailer more closely, I gotta say I'm very happy with how it's looking. The visuals are just incredible, some of the best I've seen in any animated movie ever. The plot does seem to be going for that origin story of how Mario first wound up in the Mushroom Kingdom, as I was more or less expecting. I'm curious to see how Luigi fits into all of this, since we didn't see him come out of the pipe with Mario. And the voice work, well, I gotta say Chris Pratt's Mario voice ain't half bad. Pratt does a good regular everyday Joe kind of voice, and I can hear a very slight tinge of that New York paisano, hey, I'm walking here accent, but I still think it's kind of weak compared to the other characters' voices. Toad and especially Bowser's voices, while not perfect impressions, they really don't need to be. I think they really try to sound more or less like their game counterparts, without straying too far from their normal voices. They sound surprisingly natural coming out of these guys' mouths. Not to mention, there's a French dub of the trailer out, where Mario sounds a lot more like himself.
Royaume champignon, nous voilà!
Many people argue that Mario's voice would be annoying to hear for an hour-plus long movie, yet no one seemed bothered when the SpongeBob movie made us sit through an hour and a half of SpongeBob's voice, so I don't know. I'm not saying Mario needs to be voiced by Charles Martinet in the exact same way he's voiced in the games. I just think Chris or whoever else they could have cast could have done a much better job. But hey, I guess it's true to the source material. Mario has always been the most boring character of his own series. I mean, who actually picks Mario in Mario Kart, you know? By the way, I've seen a lot of people giving Pratt flack for his little story about stomping Koopas in the original Mario Bros. A game without Koopas or stomping. Like, can we stop being so anal about this? Oh, we should know what the main villains are called in the movie he's doing. Yes, he does know what they're called. He knows they're called Koopas. He just either A, confused them with a very similar looking turtle enemy in a game he played decades ago, or B, he was actually talking about Super Mario Bros., which yes, was released in arcades, and he didn't feel the need to mention Super because he probably wasn't even aware that there was a game called Mario Bros. Without the Super. Most of you probably weren't even aware of that game until they made a Smash Bros. Stage based on it. So yeah, stop trying to cancel people for being less of a nerd than you, because I'm a bigger nerd than all of you. Do you even know that this isn't actually the original Mario Bros? This is. The Game & Watch came out first. Mario's early history is really weird, okay? Oh, it's also been pretty much confirmed that Bowser will in fact have a musical number, and I honestly feel like that'll be the best thing about this movie by far. God, just thinking about it, I'm beginning to understand why people find Bowser so high. Hey, so about that penguin. So I was gonna give a little theory about how it sounds like the Penguin King is voiced by either A, one of Kratos' voice actors, the resemblance is definitely there, or B, a little bit of a curveball. What if this is the Charles Martinet cameo they were hinting at? Sounds crazy, but think about it, he has pretty big vocal range. Not only does he voice all 4 of these guys in the Mario games, but he also voiced that one dragon from Skyrim.
I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice.
But it looks like we can throw both of those ideas to the wayside, because I just looked it up and it's already been confirmed that the Penguin King is being voiced by Kerry Payton. He did Cyborg from Teen Titans, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, the Martinet mystery remains unanswered for now. The prevailing rumor is that he'll be the narrator for the movie. Whether this is true or not, and whether or not he'll use his familiar Mario voice, only time will tell. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. I've been pleasantly surprised by this trailer, and I'm thinking this movie's gonna turn out really good. It seems like video game movies in general have been on the up and up. I haven't seen either of the Sonic movies, and while I've heard mostly good things about them, I just really want Hollywood to stop doing this whole cartoon characters magically transported to the boring-ass real world kind of thing. Mario movie almost seems to be the opposite. Even if the movie is entirely animated start to end, seeing Mario go from a crusty old construction site in Brooklyn where he's being bossed around by an angry foreman who sounds like Sebastian Maniscalco, to a weird, wonderful world of colorful mushroom people, penguin kings, spooky, scary skeleton turtles, and who knows what else. Even if it's based on an existing origin story, that premise almost sounds like it was made to spite adaptations like the Sonic movie, and I kinda like that. No offense, Sonic, you deserve better. Sorry this is such a terrible rush job and you had to hear my portable earbud mic for the first 10 minutes of this. I'll try to have a better mic setup for the next time I do something like this. And I haven't quit meme videos, I've got plenty more lined up. I've just had a lot of real life stuff slowing me down. Hopefully I can pick up the pace and get something good out to you all very soon. And hey, if you were hoping for a more excited reaction, Alcimus and a couple of our buddies just uploaded a reaction. So go check that out, link in the description. Thanks for watching, and if you're watching this 20 years in the future when I have a bajillion subscribers maybe, probably not, and you wanted to see where it all began, thanks I guess. But I assure you, my newer videos are much better. Probably. I hope. I'll catch you later. Peace out. Also follow my Twitter so I can show you what a productive member of society I actually am.